Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. We're back here in the long dark. And yes, we are making a new series today. We are starting our Buried Echoes series. You can see, actually there was a blizzard just a few moments ago when I was getting ready to start. But I goofed around long enough, luckily. It went away. We got a nice little bit of food on us. Let's check out the clothing here. We'll just go to here. You can see that we are incredibly warm. We've got all the good stuff that we could possibly need, and to be at 50 degrees, right? And we don't really need to sew anything, and we're about as lightweight as we can possibly be. There we go. I was like, that can't be right. For some reason, I took my underwears off, y'all. I mean, you know, do what you gotta do. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Where were we? Yeah, so food-wise, you can see we've got a nice bit of food, lots of calories. And coffee. Don't have a frying pan. When I get one, I'm going to switch that out. I figure I got good luck where we're going. We'll see. Got all the tools, they're pretty sharp. Got plenty of bullets for Barb's rifle, if we need it. And a whetstone to fix them. A couple torches. Hopefully we're going to find that frying pan, and then some fire starting tools. We're okay on fire stuff. I'll probably grab some of this coal right here. Meds are good. You can see a bunch of stuff on the floor. I was actually going to start a fire and make some water. But I don't think that I will, because I feel pretty good on what I got here. And here we have a jacket. Over here we've got some stuff. Some more matches. A few drugs. Balaclava. A couple nice other goodies. How's that whetstone I got? I think I used it a little bit. Let me see. 95, 100. Who cares? You know what? Just in case, let's grab another sewing kit. I'll tell you what, the leather could save me a little bit of time. Yeah. To say I'm concerned about the weather is a lot of water. Time of day, not too bad. Alright. So I'm headed off to the contamination zone. I'm here in the transfer pass. Look at it. It is what it is. I don't know if it's beautiful. But, you know, it's got some cool stuff, I suppose. It's better than some of the transfer zones, I suppose. You know. But we're going to the contamination zone, and so in one of my earlier videos I talked about the Blast Horizon. We're basically at the end of the Signal Tail saga, and well, I hadn't really done much with the beginning of it, right? I've gone to all the towers in previous episodes. But I haven't really finished it and gone back and got my rewards. So we went back to Forsaken Airfield. And we got this thing here. We've got the technical balaclava, and then of course we can make things a little more lightweight if I put this on. It was 2 degrees of warmth. But we're under 90 pounds. Really, that is pretty healthy. And since I'm carrying like the heaviest rifle, in the game, you know, knocking off a few pounds here and there is going to be good. So we got the holster and we got the balaclava. It doesn't really do anything different than the other balaclava, unless, see, we're headed to the mine site, unless you don't have your top hat on, which is dumb because it just adds so much more. So you can see we actually have better windproofing without the aviator cap, right? But look at the warp jump. You know, we go from 49 to 52, 23 to 25 on the windproofing. It just depends. I don't really think that even makes much of a difference. But the question is, why? Pizza, why? You have a history of broadcasting, you know, the long dark. I was thinking about it earlier today. I've actually made more Call of the Wild videos, but, you know, we're catching up here. I mean, Call of the Wild and Fallout probably have the most videos, but we're definitely catching up here in the long dark. You know, I've said it again and again. This, you know, in spite of what I like to say, this is one of the best games ever. It's a 10 out of 10. It's worth playing, you know. But there are some factors and some mechanics that I'm not a big fan of, and, you know, you could love Mario Kart, but you could hate the blue shell. It's okay to have some issues with your games. Now, ooh, that's a lot of words. I picked this particular playthrough. Wow. It's Pilgrim mode, right? I've got a lot of great lightweight gear, and my skill set is like ridiculous, right? Let's see, where is that? Here. So carcass harvesting up to 5, cooking up to 5. We can do whatever we need to here. We've got fire starting heading towards 5. Been shooting some things with the rifle, reading books. Mending, wow. I mean, mending is great. Level 4 in mending is one of my favorite things. I mean, usually I just go for 3, but 4 is really good. As you can see, looking up to the right. If you can't read, I never learned to read. 85% chance of successful repair. Repair time decreased by 25%. Also, people from other countries who can't read English. I forget people watch those videos. 15% greater item condition increase. And 25% reduction of sewing kit wear. Because let's face it, I can speak some Spanish, but I can't read it. Alright, revolver firearm. Up to level 2. Yeah, we did good on the skills. I keep sighing because, you know, I gotta eventually get to the point. And the point is, you know, I'm just not a big fan, generally, of the story portions of The Long Dark. I'm kind of like the person that this company is not a big fan of. They're happy with my money, don't get me wrong. And yeah, I don't get like, I mean, I've got some Fallout videos with a couple thousand views, etc. But like, you know, I feel like I generate some interest, and I feel like in the community, I got people watching that are decent. You know what I mean? I feel like there's probably a couple decent big hitters who occasionally tune into a Pizza Hut video. You say, Don't let your dome blow up like that. Well, you know, sometimes you see something that you said and... Oh, there's a moose! Ooh, alright. We got some spray paint. I'm gonna... Do I have some spray paint? Oh, I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Perfect. Let's go ahead and mark this real quick. And if I got some charcoal, I'll do it. I didn't think I did. Didn't think I had that far. There's definitely some of that fireplace back in the other spot. I left it. Anyway, there's a couple ways to go. We're going to follow the train tracks. Sort of. I mean, can I get back up there? I don't... we'll go around this rock this way. It seems like it's going to work better. Let's grab a couple stones. Just in case. There are parts of Wintermute. Okay, so we're in some... yeah, we're getting poisoned. Let's go up here. Anyway, so... There are parts of Wintermute that I really enjoy. I think are really fantastic. And some really nice storytelling. Luckily, Mr. Moose isn't here. Anyway, you know, I feel like it's executed well. There's some decent acting. In fact, on a couple occasions, there's some great acting, right? Oh, Maple's nice. But, you know, I feel like the great acting comes here and there. I feel like the storytelling wanders at times. And I'm not a big fan of the execution, or at least I wasn't when I played. I don't know if the bear's any easier now, and if it is, great. But I was not a fan of the end of episode 1 or 2. However, episode 3 of Wintermute is truly one of my favorite video gaming, you know, experiences. And I would say a quarter of episode 4. But it's just not my thing. It's just not like my... It's okay, you know, Hinterland. It's not my thing. But I do like the survival. I do like the customization. I do like getting badges. I do like getting all the things and doing the things. And playing it in regular mode, even though all you ever really see, you guys, are is custom and Pilgrim. That's just what I like to do. And that's fine. You know. But I've mentioned that on occasion, you know, this company feels like it needs to feel like it pokes its players in the eye just a little bit. I'm not really sure why that's the thing or how it's successful other than ego, but it is what it is. Again, you know, the people that made maybe they were these trees. Either way, maybe, you know, the people that made Super Mario aren't the best people. It just, they don't always have the best ideas or, you know, whatever. But it's not that it's not a good game. My children say I sigh a lot. And so do they. like, you know, it's fun because when you have kids, occasionally they're like, "Oh, I do this just like you," and they're super proud, right? Oh man, I'm really good at doing simple math really fast, or whatever. You know what I mean? But like, they're like, "Yeah, thanks for the genetics, dude." But they're like, "You gave us the size." They're both really good at, you know. What can I tell you? Child of the 80s. You didn't sigh well. You know, you weren't participating. Let's see. A bunch of crap in here. What's this? Ooh.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
So this is what I was saying. So these weigh 2.2 pounds, and eventually, I mean, other than protection, I'm not really sure what that gives you. But you know, what I'm really looking for here are some air containers and the gas mask and all the things that go along with it, which would be the air containers. Pizza. But let's see if we can grab any goodies. Whatever. I don't know how feathers are going to help in this playthrough, but I never really expected this playthrough to last much longer than for whatever it was for. I think it's leftover from a Pilgrim mode
Looks like this has been here a while.
video I was making a while back. On, I think I was specifically working on a video that was talking about mending, and then ended up
Best be prepared for anything.
thinking I was going to turn this into a 500 days video. But the reason I picked this one is just because I had all the signal void, well, everything pretty much in the signal void done. Right, so we'll grab the wires. I'm trying to grab up some of these wires because eventually I'm going to need them for fishing. I do have another idea for this playthrough. Alright, so we got a battery. I mean, I'm hoping I don't need to turn on any towers here. I'm just hoping I just need an Aurora. Alright, let's gather rose hips like we're going to find a frying pan. I mean, when I started this playthrough, frying pans weren't a thing, so. We don't have one. Said fire levels heading towards 5. We don't need tinder. But a few extra calories. And again, this is a Pilgrim mode playthrough. I should be pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Cooking level 5. I can eat any crappy bag of chips I find. So, yeah. Some oatmeal. Let's see. 73%. I think I'm gonna. Oh, there it is. Yes, sir. And the 6-burner stove and some oil. If I can find some flour, which is what I was kind of hoping. 2 bottles of oil. Again, I don't have a lot of the cooking ingredients because they weren't really a thing when this playthrough started.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Trying to make a mental note of the fuse. Again, I don't think I had to turn any signal towers on. But I'll probably make this sort of my main base. I love any place that has a fridge and a 6-burner stove. So, kind of hard to say no. We got some fuel here. How's my lantern doing? I brought some spare, so it's probably full. Yeah. All right, let's check the fridge.
Hope nobody needs this
Ooh.
anymore.
Again, normally it would be sad it was at 20%, but that's a lot of calories right there. I'll grab that. All right, let's start setting up one of these freezers. Let's drop off food up top. That's not food. This is. Oh, look at that. 10 teas. So the teas I picked up happened to match up. That's really great. All right, we'll drop off 2 of these. Let's get rid of the cans. That's 4 coffees. Let's put that in there. We'll keep these drinks. We'll drop off some water. Let's do that now. Where's the stove? Oh. It's right there, stupid. All right, right here. Oops. No. Plenty of liquid. And because this thing holds like 88 pounds, pretty much everything else I'm just going to chuck in here for now. We need to put those on the ground. Yes. We'll get some more of these. Oh, we don't need these. Oh, I got more stones than I probably would normally carry. Alright, did I pick up anything? I don't think that I did. Did I? Oh, the pants. Yeah, they're 2.2 pounds. Let's toss them in there. We'll fix them up. I don't know that they're going to be particularly helpful, but whatever. We got plenty of teas and backup teas. Blah, 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 blah. Don't need those. Decent. All right. Oh, flour and salt. Beautiful.
This stuff will come in handy.
Remember, 25% doesn't really matter. It just means that, you know, could be a better quality, you know, product at the end. What's up, Doom? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day and it's going well. We got a cooking pot. We'll chuck that down. Oh, good call. Pizza. All right. Wait, wasn't there a frying pan? All right, let's go that. 84% works for me. We'll drop that. They weigh basically the same, but I'd rather have the frying pan on me at all times. Potatoes everywhere. Ooh, we got a spare knife. 85%. Nice. So I'm not really in a rush, you guys. You see, you know, the issue is I really need an Aurora. Oh my gosh, we got carrots for days. If vitamin C mattered, well, we'd be okay. Plenty of potatoes. Anyway, if you don't see me like burning like out of here to go search everything else, it's because I got a little bit of time, you know. I don't really need to act like a fool. Any chips in here? Always check the trash cans. Sometimes they actually hide crackers. This one seems a little taller, but you can find crackers in here. Oh, nice. Pile of books for starting fires. 100% every time. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I always try to so Doom says all good, thanks, and you all okay? Yep, I'm all good, my friend. I'm doing well. I've been back in Virginia for a week, and let me tell you what, it's done me some good. It's good for the soul to be home, I'm gonna tell you. Been traveling a lot. Been to North Carolina and South Carolina. I'm still traveling. I didn't get as many videos out this week as I wanted to, or thought I could, but definitely gotta. we're trying to get back into the swing of things. But thank you for asking. All right, I'm gonna hide in this corner for just a second. I could pause it, but we're just gonna leave myself dying here slowly, as we always are in the long dark. But my drink needs a little bit of ice, and as you all know, pizza doesn't drink warm drinks. I'll be back in less than 2. All right, got ice in the glass and grabbed some chili lime cashews. That's quick, y'all. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Doom says, Sweet Home, Alabama. I will say a little interesting side note. From the ages of 3 to 13, I grew up in Montgomery, Alabama. That is one of my favorite songs. All right. We got a little bit of wood and a little bit of time, I think, before the sun goes down. Now, I've been here before. I don't remember there being a ton of wood. Maybe back there. Let's go see if I can chop up a little something. Couple transistors. However you say that word. Transistors. And, yeah, there's a box in the back of this truck. We still got to look in these trucks and everything, but... I'd rather get some decent actual firewood besides, you know, busting up furniture. I can break up all those tables and everything in there. But if I can get a piece of fir in particular, or some cedar, that'd be great. Maybe both. It's just snowing a little bit. Man, I kind of want to do... I'm an idiot. I should have grabbed some, see if there was some charcoal in the stove. Because I'm going up to even a higher point. But in the long dark, even in Pilgrim mode, remember when you step out of doors, you're facing oblivion. You're not even particularly safe inside. That's one of them weird chemical wolves. Can't really do nothing with the carcass, so Not really worth the bullet. Alright, let me get what I can get. I know I can get this piece of cedar, so let me grab it. Get a little wet. It's not too bad. The snow just picked up. Oh, I see some limbs right outside the camp here, so we'll run back this way. Yeah, even at level 5 cooking, I mean, you're not going to get any meat from the carcasses here. I mean, other than guts, I don't think you can get anything. So coming here with a pocket full of snares and figuring out where the rabbits are is probably one of the best ideas. Another sapling. Another maple. Again, I mean, this playthrough came in handy. Already. You know, it might have some uses for the future, so we'll grab what we can. I'd rather come here than Forsaken Airfield. Everything that... Unless they force me to go back there, hopefully, they don't, I will never have to go back there again. Guess we were in the chemicals, and you see we got pretty wet. Oh, there's another one. I always think it's interesting, like, there are a few areas, few maps, where you can really dig in. Because they tend to put the maples in certain areas and, you know, the birch saplings in others.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
If you really try to hang out in just the one spot. I mean, it's always better to be somewhere where there's a lot of birch, but... Alright. And, you know, I'm not like trying to burn up the... We got some things to dig around. But I'm not really like, again, I'm not hard up for clothing or anything.
The sun is setting. It'll get a lot colder soon.
Dead guy. I think I need to focus more on just like getting a few survival things set up. And weather-wise, it's not looking good for an aurora anyway, and I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna hop in this truck and check for any extra missions real quick. And then I think food and water. Mostly water. Although I do have the frying pan, so I could cook up a few energy pies. So I might do that. Actually. I don't think I need the saw. We're gonna use and use. Ladies and Jacobins, boys and squirrels, if there's any way to start a fire, it's with a torch. Now, of course, if you have books and a match and a high enough fire skill, you might as well use a book, which is what we're going to do right now. Because a match is a match, right? But generally speaking, if you don't have a 100% chance to start a fire, you should use a torch. Why? Well, if it fails, you don't need to use another match. Doom has never seen this map. This map is the contamination zone. It's part of the DLC. I don't know if you have the DLC. If you don't, that's probably one of the reasons why. But if you do, you just haven't gone here yet. Alright, let's go big water. Yeah, big water. I've got the frying pan. Small water. Frying pan. Alright, let me, what do we got in our little retinue here? Yeah, this is what I want to make. Perfect. Do another water. So we'll make a big pile of water. And then we'll start working on some of the food. We'll probably go hunting. Doom said yes. Listen, that's the best way to answer a question, Doom. Let me tell you what. It's like, should we get pizza or Chinese? Yes. Because I'm good either way. Alright, we got our pies cooking, that's good. Remember, we want to keep those outside, not indoors. I don't really know how this space actually counts. It's kind of confusing. It's a little bit of both. Let's grab a drink, though. Water. We're going to have plenty of water. See, the thing about the sodas are, they do have that little bit of calories, so it's probably smarter just to keep it on me. And I'll just grab a drink from what I've got. I think the pies will be ready first. Grab these guys. So we get 3. They're 100%. Didn't even matter that some of the ingredients are just garbage. And then for dinner, we're going to eat this candy bar right here. And we're going to eat some cattails. 150 calories a piece. Great. Probably the best food in the game. Everywhere. There's water anyway. And interlevel players pretty much live on these things, D's and T's. Since we're in Pilgrim mode, I really don't need the weight, so we'll just eat those guys. Alright. What are we looking at? Water-wise, 1362. There's some turlets around. Another 2 hours, basically. I'm going to do another batch. Of the big water. Let's get this. Get this. And then let's read for an hour. Try to multitask when you can.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I know. And then I'm going to grab some torches. There is a decent amount of underground, in the dark exploration that's going to need to be happening. We're going to need some tools and some different things that aren't necessarily going to be provided by using the radio and during the auroras. So a nice little pile of torches will certainly help. Let's see if we can get one more. Come on. Yes, it's a crap one, which is perfect. We'll just sleep here in the kitchen probably. Or maybe not. We'll just slowly skulk our way into the pantry here. We'll drop that. There we go. Then we're going to catch a little shut-eye. I think we'll be fine. We'll just get Astrid all rested up. Yep. 100% doom. Nothing wrong with a giant pile of water. Which we're going to shove... where is it? Over here. And it stays on fuel and matches eventually. Let's get that in us. Yoink. I think we'll stop right about there. And I'm just going to munch on this MRE. Fill the food all the way up. Yeah, we still got plenty of that. Let's drop all this extra... Whoops. Not my candy. Not my jerky. You guys break your water up however you like. I do it like this. Nice. So right there's a couple days worth of water. Oh, this menu system. I just wasted that coffee. Irritates me every time. Every time I play this game. There should only be one way to enter the menus. Period. Ever. Why would you have... like, it's not helpful. All right. So we can break all the benches down. You can see we can get some reclaimed wood from that. So firewood-wise, not too concerned. Okay. Feeling a little better about the weight. Let me shove a couple more things in here. The peanut butter is fine. Just, I don't need to carry that. We'll toss the oil in there. I guess I got the coffee on me, so... Now the trick will be not to forget about those, I suppose. See, Doom, that's what kills me. One way into the menus. I've eaten raw meat so many times. I don't. You can just guess the level of frustration, you know. Nothing like a run-ending move that really never needed to happen. It's annoying when you drink a little bit of your coffee or your tea. It's deadly when you eat a bunch of raw meat. And I can tell you, I don't ever accidentally put a bandage on or take some aspirin. It's always food. It's always meat. It's always coffee. Stupid mechanic. Anyway, you guys, we're headed over to the mine. We're going to go do some looting. That's why I dropped some weight. I could have left the rifle behind. Should have left the rifle behind. In fact, I might drop it in a building somewhere up here while I do some looting. I'm going to watch out for these yellow places. But here's what I do know. I don't know much about buried echoes. But I do know that probably the best place to base out of is actually here at the mine. Because the places, there's objects in the mine that I need to gather. And the places that the Aurora is going to send me to are kind of centralized off this general area. I mean, what's interesting is, even in Pilgrim mode, excuse me, you know, not their hitbox, the range in which they run is closer. There's no way I could get this close to a regular wolf. I mean, obviously he's not trying to hunt me or anything. It looks so sad. Wow. Wow. That felt real good. I was pretty sure I neck shot that dude, but anyway, so look where he is. He's just right there. So you guys, yeah. You're totally gonna get chewed on. I think I'm gonna go this way. I think there's a little bit of loot over here. Normally, okay, yeah, now I remember it. I've been to, listen, normally. I've been to the contamination zone exactly twice. But making a base right here isn't too bad. I think there's an outdoor fire barrel. Or, well, a pretty sheltered place to make a fire. We'll go with that. Alright, let's grab the peaches. We'll grab the food. Need the water. Take an extra book. Lots of firewood. Oh, right there. But I think I'll just stick to high-end stuff. This will come in handy later. It's important. Oh, I'll stick it out there by the firewood. What do we got? Soda, anti-bees, tons of flares. I feel like the flares and the torches are going to be pretty smart for all the crawling around in the dark.
I think I can use this.
Remember, wires make good fishing lures. Another can of peaches. I mean, there's just so much in Pilgrim mode, you know. Remember, we could break this crate down. We might find some goodies.
This'll come in handy.
Scrap metal and leather, not too shabby. In fact, I'm going to throw some of this other stuff in this container. Mostly interested in the peaches. Like I said, I think they're going to come in handy. I don't think they're going to help me right now. Okay, better. But since I don't really have a ton to do until the auroras start kicking in. Ooh, wow.
I'll take it.
I mean, that alone was massive. Even though they're in terrible shape, I can cook those up. Like, I'll probably do that. To sort of lock in where they're at now. So if it's at 19%, if I cook it now, it'll be at 69%. But if I go ahead and cook the coffee, it'll stay 69% forever.
It'll be useful.
Whereas I leave it in the coffee can form, it'll continue to go down. What? It's all in terrible shape, but at least, I mean, wow. Alright, let's get the Polaroid that's sitting here. If I happen to walk by with a piece of coal, you know, we're good. Alright, I need to stop for a second. I'm going to take another quick 2-minute break. Y'all, these cashews are so good. I'm almost back. All right. Let me get a drink. Check the time. Time's good. So I'm going to focus on these outer buildings right now. Tell me I picked up my... Ah, I'm an idiot. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I'm the worst Long Dark player that ever lived. Nah, I'm just a regular Long Dark player. I forgot my bedroll. So now it's more of a timing thing. And I'm just going to loot really hard. So I bet there's some decent loot in these crates. Because you see this weird little board that leaves you over here. And you gotta go drop down. Okay, so I was like, how do I get off of here? Because I don't think you can go back the same way, but you can't. You can go this way. Alright, so I'm betting these 3 crates are absolutely worth breaking down. I bet there's something in one of these. Can I get back all the way over? Yep. Some more tools. Let's grab the dog food and the water here. Another book. Anyway, the more stash that I can build up here, right?
That'll be useful.
I would say particularly food, but fuel and cloth would probably come in handy. Mostly food and fuel. Grab these sodas though for sure. Energy drink. Anyway, I haven't asked everybody. I said hey to Doom, but how you guys doing? Hope you're out there having a good day. Hope you're out there doing what you want to do. Hope it's going well. Like I said, pizza's back here in Virginia and couldn't be happier. Looks like the travel is contained to Virginia at least for a while.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Still had a lot of running around this week. Didn't get as much done as I'd hoped for, but... Ooh. These might come in handy. Look at there. Hold up.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Good to go. So I can sleep anywhere now, so I can do what I want. Although, I tell you what, we're going to run back to that other little spot and drop some more loot off. I guess I'll use that as sort of I don't know. Storage area.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I mean, I got a feeling these stupid batteries are going to come back into play. Alright, let's start a little wood pile. Out here. So there she goes. Throw whatever I can into this box until it's full. Don't need to put all these books in there. We'll drop 3 of those. Man, that one book of cardboard's up to 72 matches. That's amazing. I mean, can you have too many Canadian toques? I think the Canadians would say no. Wow, lots of coffee. That's great. I'm happy about... It's kind of silly, but I'm happy about that paint. Keep the torches. Yeah, we're back down to a decent amount. What are we up on? Water and food? Yeah, definitely food. What are these? A couple more of these. There we go. Water's kind of high, but not too bad. Anyway, I just want to thank Doom real quick for saying hey and everybody that's tuning in. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. I love talking to people when I can. It makes it all a lot more fun. Alright. Got some goodies here.
I think I can use this.
Nice. But I will finish up on a theme I started on earlier, and that's kind of picking on the Long Dark. It's one of my things. Whatever. You know, we pick on the things we love, right? So, my interest in the... oh, there we go. Got a jacket now.
Handy.
My general interest in the signal tails is just kind of low. Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay. And I mean, the loot that you're seeing might be exciting, but it's more exciting... Nope. Yep. In Pilgrim mode.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Just because of the sheer numbers and the quality of loot that we can get our hands on. That's also why I chose this playthrough. Not only can I eat whatever I want, but will there be plenty of goods around. Another battery.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Another battery. I mean, I guess this is where you come for lead. Good to know. I think I got enough paint.
Nobody needs this anymore.
But what I'm really enjoying from it is what I always enjoy from the Long Dark. The survival aspects, the new maps, the new challenges, the new kind of things going on, you know? I don't know that the tale has me locked in. I don't even know if it's the kind of thing... I mentioned this before. I've mentioned this on multiple occasions. You know, it's okay to make a game that people find exciting and interesting. Particularly if they find it enjoyable, even if it's in a way that you didn't intend it to be. But like I said before, I feel like the makers of this game really kind of want you to have a particular experience. Doesn't really matter. Alright, I think I'm going to take the cedar home. I think I'm going to take the rest of the stuff back to the other base. Yeah, because I got that other clothing there. We'll get some food over there. Well, yeah, I want to have a main area, even if it's a little further off. But I think everybody, you know, I always feel like what's going to draw people back the most to this game is going to be the survival aspect of this game. I think it offers the most challenging, you know, the most customization, the ability to play, you know, intended hinterland challenges, community challenges, and of course the challenges that you set for yourself. Yes, sir! Never forget, in all the games I play, pizza's a dead-eye. Alright. But let's have a look at one of these dead wolves. So no meat. Oh, well, you can get the hide and the guts. Honestly, that's not too bad. I mean, meat would be preferable, particularly in a interloper, stalker, or even possibly a Voyager challenge. But you know, in a Pilgrim mode, I mean, the skins and the guts are the way to go, really. Can't say I'm too sad. What a shot on that! I'm getting good at that come up second shot. Let me tell you what. Might need to make a short out of that one too. The last double shot short I got is heading towards 600 views. Thank you very much, you two peoples. You are fantastic. That'll be the most views on a short that I've ever had. But we'll toss these bits and pieces down. Who knows? I mean, like I said, I'm waiting on like 4 or 5 Auroras to get done what I need to do. Or Glimmer Fog, which we've had, like I said, you know, we've had 0. No, I haven't said it yet, but I'm saying it now. We've had 0 Glimmer Fogs and 0 Auroras, so. And again, I feel like the best position is up there by the mine. But you know, Pizza Hulk cannot run, literally run, to a 6-burner stove. It's just the best thing in the world, so. Even if a campfire would do me just as good here in the shelter, I came back. Plus, look at this place. I really like... Listen, I hear Sundered Pass is one of the best maps in the game. I hear it's one of the best maps to come along since the base game. I am very excited to get there. That's why I'm doing this. I want to go to Sundered Pass for a reason. I figured I'd make a series and get some likes and some views. Let's be real. But I also, it really, you know, you guys know I really can't play these games without talking. And my, you know, my family gets weird when I'm just in a room talking to myself for no particular reason. Nope, this one. So as we trump up to the idle camp, I think I'm going to sneak inside, see if I can get some charcoal. I mean, it may let me map, it may not. But I kind of wouldn't mind getting this on the map real quick. $10 pieces? Yo! 7, I was off. I want to get this, anyway, let's go. Let's see if we can get just a quick map of the camp. Nothing special right here out the front door. Yes, sir! Look at that. Nice! There's the Polaroid. Here's this thing. Oh yeah, that's what I thought was a hunting area. But I'm going to try to map as much of this place as I can. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that a video? It feels pretty good. I feel like a decent amount got accomplished. You know. We talked about eating raw meat. We said hello to some friends. I complained about the long dark. You know. Like I like to do. But I also love to praise this game and just talk about how amazingly beautiful it is. It really is probably, up to this point, one of the prettiest games I've ever played in my life. So I think this might be the shot to leave with, you guys. It's maybe the thumbnail as well. But don't worry about Coastal Nightmare. We will be back in the Coastal Nightmare before you know it. In fact, probably in the next day or two. I am not giving up on that series. It will continue on. But I do want to get through these tales. I'm just curious. And, you know, I'm a loot hound. The balaclava is garbage, but I started to say crap. But, you know, either way, it's crabbage. The holster is pretty good. So I'm curious to see what else I can find. Anyway. You guys, I really appreciate you guys. We're over 114 subscribers. And I just wanted to say thank you so much to whoever that 114th subscriber is. When I got to 99, no one would be the 100th. Just like when I got to 69, no one would be the 70th. Come on, 13 is not actually unlucky. In a lot of cultures, it's considered lucky, but we're above the hump at 114, which makes my heart just pound. You guys are amazing, so thank you guys. All right, if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. As always, I always hope you guys are having a great day. And listen, y'all, please be good to each other.